It is one thing to build a landing page, but it's also another thing to build a landing page that is high converting and ready to convert your clicks into cash. Right here in this video, I'm going to show you how to build a landing page using a tested and proven conversion framework. Right? This conversion framework is called AIDA. So the full meaning of AIDA is called attention, interest, desire, and action. So if you follow this video step by step, you will also see how to design this particular landing page you're seeing right now from scratch, right? So I'm going to be breaking everything down for you, like this AIDA, this AIDA conversion framework. I'm going to be breaking it down for you using this particular landing page right now that we're going to be creating from scratch. So I want to show you everything that you're going to be seeing and then illustrate it for you. By the end of this video, or the reason I'm doing this video is so that by the time you are building your next landing page, you will understand the principles, the nitty-gritty things that if they be on your landing page, they are actually guaranteed to convert your clicks into cash, which means you don't have to worry about if your landing page is going to convert or not. If these frameworks are available, then you will be sure that your landing page is going to do its work, which is convert your clicks into cash and convert your leads into customers, right? So let's go and let me explain. The first one in AIDA is the A, which is attention. So you can attract attention. Of course, you know that the attention span of people right now is very, very low. People don't pay attention for a very long time. So the first thing you need to do is that when somebody lands on your page, they need to have an attention grabbing headline that is going to keep them still and help them move down your page so that they can take the desired action. And then you can do this using a very good high converting headline, and also to make sure that there is no distraction at the top of your landing page. I've seen a lot of landing pages when they just build it, you see a lot of menus up there, and those menus are going to navigate you to other pages in their website or even outside their website. This is very wrong, because once people start being distracted out of your page, people that are distracted does not take actions. Okay, they don't take the right action. So you want to make sure that your page is clear as what you're seeing right now. No menu on top, no distraction, and also a good high converting headline and sub headline. As you can see highlighted here, this is a headline and this also a sub headline. So what it's meant to do is to attract the relevant attention. And then the next one in AIDA, which is the I, it represents interest. So the next thing you need to do is that you must attract the interest of your prospects, right? So you've been able to gain their attention. The next thing you need to work on is to keep them going down the line, right? So you can do this using bullet points. You can do this using visuals, like what they are going to be expecting. Like this image here, they already know what they are going to be expecting by the time they are going through your landing page, right? And also your bullet point also explains what they are going to be getting, right? As you can see, it is highlighted here. You will learn this, you will learn this, you will learn this. It's actually showing exactly what they are going to be getting. Now, the next one is called desire, which is the D in AIDA, right? So desire is to make sure that you've kept their interest going. You need to make sure that you make them want what you have to give to them. Because if I don't want what you want to give to me, it means that I might not take the relevant action at the end. Okay, I might be interested, but is that interest backed up with a relevant desire? Then if it is backed up, how you can actually back this up with desire is to show people what you've done before, your portfolio, your case studies, and most importantly and commonly is your testimonials, which means that you are showing your leads that people like them have taken action and they have gotten results. Okay, it's easier to actually make people take action that way, right? So you need to make sure that you have a testimonial available on your landing page, right, to show them that, okay, you are not the first person to go through this, or you're not the first person to take this particular action, and it's going to get you the benefit. The last but not the least in AIDA is the A, which is at the end. It represents action. Of course, the action is this particular form or your call to action button, whichever one you want it to be. But right here, our action is for them to give us their name and their email, okay, so that we can deliver our lead magnets to them. So this action is very, very important, and you need to pay close attention to your action, because if everything has happened very well, like you have ended up attracting their attention, keeping their interest, and making their desires very high, and then there is no your action is not like, it's not straight to the point, you don't even know what to do, or your action is confusing, you will still end up losing those leads or clients. So make sure your action is very, very important, very simple, and stating what they are going to do. As you can see, yes, I need the training, that is the call to action right here, and then all you need is their name and their email. So if you have this particular framework available in your landing page, any landing page you create, and you have this available framework, just know that you've created a landing page that works. Okay, all you just need to do is just keep tweaking on it, and then you'll get the final destination of what you want your landing page to actually achieve for you, right? So we are going to put everything you're seeing here into practice, and I'm going to be going to my WordPress dashboard to show you how to recreate everything that is here from scratch, right? So yeah, before we move on, my name is Emmanuel Lokaro, and I'm a sales funnel design expert, right? So if you're not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, of course, you can go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel, because I put out value videos like this on a regular basis, so that you can learn and also be able to improve your business, right? So please, if you also find this video valuable, make sure you give me a like, and if you have any question as regards to what we are going to be doing right away, make sure you give, the comment section is open, and make sure you ask me the questions on the comment section, and of course I will be there to answer all your questions. So having said this, finally, this template, every template that you see here, I have provided it for you in the link below the description. Just go below the link, just go on the description below, and you're going to be finding this template plus more templates, like 27 other templates that you can actually use to plug and play into your website. Okay, so which means you don't need to design landing page from scratch again. Okay, your days of designing landing pages from scratch is over. All you need to do is just import any of the templates that you wish. There are 27 templates in more than 15 niches, so you can't go wrong with these templates. Okay, so just go ahead below the description and then click there. You are going to gain instant access to these templates, including this particular one that we're using in this video, and then you can actually go ahead and plug it into your whatever you are selling, and then see the results. Boom, right? Having said this, let's go over to my dashboard and let me show you. So this is my clean slate dashboard, and then the first thing you need to know is that this is a WordPress dashboard, and then to get a WordPress dashboard, you need to buy a hosting, right? You need to get a hosting and a domain name, because that is how you can get to install WordPress on it. So I actually highly recommend a particular hosting platform, which I will place a link of that particular platform in the description below, so that you can go ahead and see how you can get a hosting for yourself with 75% discount, right? If you use the link below the video that you're going to be watching about how to get your domain name and hosting, you are going to be getting 75% slash off, right? So, and of course it is my affiliate link, so I will just be paid a commission while you are not going to be charged anything more, right? So it's a win-win for us, and it's just an encouragement. So having said this, you also need Elementor page builder, which is also free. So, but in this video we are using the free and the pro version because of the form we are going to be using. But of course you can actually improvise, and by the time we get to that point, I will show you how to do that. So if you don't have Elementor yet, you can just go to this plugin, go to add new, and then all you need to do is to go to this WordPress repository. Just search for Elementor. Once you search for Elementor here, you're going to see this Elementor, and because I've installed it already, that's why you're seeing updates. So, but you're going to see install, just click on install and click on activate, and Elementor will be available for you. So if you've done this with me, let's go over to our pages right now and create a new page. Okay, so we're going to be calling this page, because these are our YouTube tutorial, let me just call this YouTube, and then I'll publish. It doesn't matter, whatever you want to name it, you can go ahead and name it. So I'm just going to click on edit with Elementor right now. All right, so the next thing you need to do is, remember what I said when I was making an illustration, that you don't need any kind of distraction. Of course, this is a distraction right now because This is a link, a navigation link to the other pages in my website, but I don't want this. I want a clean slate canvas. So to do this, I'll just go to settings and go to page layout, and I'll click on Elementor canvas, and it's going to remove all this distraction, and we'll have a clean slate Elementor canvas. So we are going to start building our landing page right now. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to click on this plus icon, import a session, an entire section right now, which is going to power everything we are going to be designing in the header, okay, in the hero section. So the next thing I'm going to do is just to copy everything here. I'll just copy everything here, and then you can either use a header or text editor depending on what you want, but I want to use text editor because of a particular reason, okay. So I'll just go to this text, and then I will just control V this, which is the best, and then I'll go to style. I'll go to this typography. Let me kind of increase this to 45. Then I will change the font to Poppins. That is the font we're using. And then I will change this to 700. Put this at the middle. Then for the color, I will change this color to plain black, but not like all that white black. The color code is 202020. Right, then one more thing, go to typography, and then I'll go to line height. It's actually like a little more spaced. Then I'll just keep it this way. Then I'll just go back to this content editor. I want to change the color of this, some of the parts of this headline, like this. I want to change it to like this blue. So here is it. And then I'll just go back to this text, and then because of this space here, I want to remove it, and I'll click on backspace. So I'll click on this entire section right now because I want to add the space inside and out, okay? So I'll go to advanced section. We have here margin and padding. The margin space is the space outside this particular section, and the padding space is the space inside this section. So what I want to add is a space inside. So it's the margin. I'll unlink all these values, and I'll come to the top, and I'll add this as, I'll put this as, let me put it at 50. So 50 is nice. Then that is it. All I'll need to do is to put up this text editor again, and then I'll just go and copy this sub headline, okay, and then I'll just go to this text, and then I'll control V it, go to style, go to this color again. So I'll make this color to be 2020 again. So I'll go to typography, change this to Poppins first. Then let me put this at the center, come back to this, and then I will change this to 20. Okay, 20 is fine. Then I'll go to the content, and I will want to highlight, let's say it's this I want to highlight. I'll make it bold. Okay, let me go to this text again because of the space. Click here, click on backspace. All right, so we've gotten our headline and our subheadline. So moving on, we're going to be getting this particular section right now, okay, containing our visual and then our bullet point. So to do that, we just click on this plus icon, click on this particular click on these double columns, okay. I'll click on this section right now and go to advanced, and then I'll add the margin space, which is space outside, unlink this value, and then I'll add the margin space of like 30, so that I'll have a breathing space here. The next thing I need to do is add an image here. Then let me choose the image I want to use, which is this particular image, and then I'm just going to click on lists, our list, okay. It's called icon list if you're using if you're following me. So I'll just delete this. I'm just going to work on this one and then duplicate, right? So let me just copy everything that we'll have here. Let me copy every bullet point here, copy, and then I'll just go to this text, Control V. Yes, then I'll go to style, and then I'll go to this particular icon, increase it a bit, okay. Then let me go to the color. It's actually blue, right? So this is a bad practice. You make sure your colors, you already have your colors stated, so that you will not have to, let me kind of, yeah, let me use this color. So but make sure you have your color already stated, so that you don't have to use different colors, okay. So I'll just go to text now, go to typography, change everything here to Poppins, and then this particular I'll change to 19, the size, and then the width, let's keep it at 400, and then we are done here. So we'll just go to content, and then I'll duplicate this again. As you can see, there is no space here. Of course, on your own, these things are going to be different, but because I'm just like rushing to make sure this video is not like too long. So as you can see, we'll have these different here. These are our icon lists. The next thing we are going to do is to be adding this form right here. Okay, so if you are not using Elementor Pro, like I said, you will have this form, this particular form right now. You will have this form locked for you. Okay, but there is a way to do it. You can actually improvise. Just go to your WordPress repository, just search on WP forms, and then you can use WP forms, create your own form, and then copy and paste on Elementor. If you don't know how to do this, of course, you can just go ahead and watch 1 or 2 videos on YouTube, and you will get a guideline on how you can use WP forms to embed on your Elementor landing page. But I actually have provided for you Elementor Pro as well. Okay, you can just go to the link below the description. Either you just go to the link directly to Elementor and purchase the Elementor Pro, or you go to my templates, which is below the description also. You will see that you have access to Elementor Pro as well. Okay, so just go ahead and do any of those. Then I'll just drag in this form right here. What I'm going to do is to delete this message. I don't need it. Then I'll go to this place, remove this name, this label here. Then the same thing applicable to this, remove this label here. And then all I need to do is to make this medium. Okay, and then yeah, that is all I need to do for here. Then I'll go to the button, change this to actually medium too, so that it has a little bit weight in it. Or let's make it large. Cool, this is cool. Then the next thing we're going to do is to change this call to action text here. So I'll just go and copy this call to action text. Let me copy everything here. Okay, let me just copy this text and then Control V inside here, and then we are done here. The next thing we are going to be doing is action after submission. Very important. So if you're using Elementor Pro form, you're going to be seeing this collect submission, and then this means that Elementor is going to collect every detail of the people that comes into this place and fills up this form. Elementor is going to collect their details for you, right? So that is what it means. And then you also, if you have your email marketing provider, all you need to do is to click on this plus icon, so that immediately they impute this form, they will go straight to their details will be captured in your email marketing platform while they go to the next phase, either a thank you page or wherever the lead magnet is. Okay, so you can go to this place and check out your your email marketing platform, whether it is here. But if it is not here, of course you need to go to your email marketing platform, probably on YouTube, and check how you can make them appear in Elementor here. It's very easy. Okay, so we're not going to be doing all those things. I'll just click on redirect, because I want them to go to a particular place immediately after they click on this particular call to action button. So this redirect, I'm just going to add, let's say, I'll just add this hash, but you can go ahead and impute any link that you want. So having done this, I think there is one more thing we need to do right now in this particular button. Okay, we'll do that on the style, right? So I'll just go to style right now, and then in this form, we'll just close it up, then open this field. Now this is the border radius. As you can see, there is a little bit like a circular, it has like a little circular format here, but once I click on link this value here, it becomes a sharp edge, and that is what I want. Okay, that is what I want. So moving on, I'll just go and change the typography of this to paw pins, and then I'll increase the size to, let me just leave the size at like 16. Yeah, cool. And then the color is okay. Let's make it a little bit lighter. Then the button, I'll change the typography of this button to Poppins 2. Then the size, I'm gonna make the size to be 21. Okay, so that is all. And then for the background color, I'm just going to change this background color to blue. Like I said, I'm supposed to have a particular blue I'm using, but because of the sake of this video, I don't want it to be long, so we're just going to be improvising. Now I'm going to go to this border radius, and then as you can see, it has this circular option here. So I'll just go and unlink this value, and it has a sharp edge, which is exactly what I want. So if you want this to have more breathing space, you can go ahead and add a text padding, but we're not going to be doing that. Okay. So having done this form is ready and good to go. That is all you need to do. Okay. So the next thing we are going to be doing is to be adding this testimonial here, which is very simple. Now normally we are supposed to be adding this plus icon here, this plus icon here to add a new section, but we're not going to be doing that. What I'm going to be doing is to add an Elementor template. Okay, Elementor has blocks that you can use to just import instead of designing from scratch. You can just use some of their blocks here and then just import it and use, and to save you some design stress, right? So I'll just go ahead and locate testimonials here, and then I'll look for the free version, any one I want. Okay, so I have the pro option here. I can still use it, but I want to use this particular one. So I'll just click on insert, and then it's inserted here. So I'll just go ahead and remove this, delete this, then go to this section, go to advanced. I want to reduce the padding space to like 50. Yeah, then I'm just going to, all you need to do is now add your own testimonial, like remove this, add the ones you want, but we're not going to be doing this. Choose the image you want, change the name and change the title, right? So but you can just go to style when you are done and then change this to pop-ins so that everything remains consistent with your typography. So let me just click on this, copy, and then paste the style here. So just go ahead and customize this particular testimonial section the way you want it to be. Okay. All right, so the last but not the least stuff we're going to add in here is this particular footer, okay, containing our logo and then the copyright text. So I'll just add this here, and then I'll go ahead and add an image. Then I'll choose the image, which is this, and then I'll just copy this text, go to this place. Let me just copy everything here, and then I'm gonna paste this. Ctrl V, go to style, put it at the middle, and then I'll just have the text to be a little bit fainty, the black. Then the typography, of course, we're using pop-ins, and that's what we're getting consistent with. Okay, so I'll change this to like 16, so it will be smaller. Then I'll just go to this section again, go to advanced, and I'll add a padding space here, padding space of 20 top, 20 bottom. So finally, I'm just going to go to the style. Then I'll just change the color of this, okay, to like maybe this particular gray color. All right, so that is it. And then I'll just go ahead and update. And we've ended up recreating everything you see here from scratch. Okay, so like I said, you don't need to even go through the stress of designing everything that you see here from scratch. Just go below the link in the description and you're just going to gain instant access to this particular templates here that you can just drag and drop on your website, and then other massive templates that you can get. Okay, just go ahead and click the link in the description and check it out. All right, so yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I believe that you have gotten value from this video. Please, if you do, make sure you leave me a comment and like and subscribe to this YouTube channel so that I'll make videos that makes more sense like this over and over again, and also be encouraged too. So thank you so much for watching this video, and then go ahead and rewatch this video if you need to. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.